Hello again, out in a kind of a late afternoon start, mid-afternoon start. Well, there's been a bit of rain over the last few days and this path is less than ideal, slightly boggy, even though it's a fairly substantial right of way. Hi, I'm Warren Brandon, welcome to another Linleys video. It's mid-afternoon and the weather's looking fine today. Oh my goodness, I've had some foul weather over the last couple of days. Just parked up in Knock, just in the sort of southern part of the North Pennines, and this afternoon and this evening I'm up via Great Dun Fell and Cross Fell with an overnight on top and off again in the morning. It promises to be good. The visibility is first class at the moment. The forecast is good, but with some showers later, so I don't know. I've got lots of hours this afternoon to get to the top in the daylight, and I'll kind of work out which location to camp when I get up there. See how it goes. Follow along. I'm just cruising sort of between the gap between Dufton Pike and Nook Pike. Both look very nice, but not for me today. And heading up to Great Dun Fell. The Pennine Way takes a trail, which actually I can see. I was tempted by taking the Pennine Trail with just half a kilometre running parallel here, further over. But it was a little bit further to walk from Knock, and it curves around at the top, and I thought with light times I just didn't want to go the extra couple of kilometres, and I figured this route would be just as easy. When I was looking at the map in the pub, had a quick turbo pint at the beginning. Yeah, it's glorious here actually. I'm enjoying it already. Dry, clear skies, well, not completely clear, but compared to yesterday, the surrounding colours changing. It's all autumn looking now. We are in the first week of October, so hardly surprising. It's a lovely time of year. There's a bit more water flowing. Not surprising, it's been wet recently. It's lovely. It's great to be out. Well, I'm breaking out into some slightly higher ground now. Get more of a view. I can't see Great Dun Fell yet. I'll recognise it easily enough because of the massive, great big golf ball on top. Not been there for years. 20 years, who knows? I don't remember. I've only been there once as well, I think. Way back. Oh, lovely view. Dufton Pike. And that brown something. The little extra bit there. While I'm plodding, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Tramp, aka Steve and Karen of the channel A Tramp in the Hills. Fantastic channel. They seem to go out in all weather. Neither of them are shy of a bit of rain, or in fact a lot of rain. We're good on them. They always give a good story. Fantastic vlogs, out and about, sort of in the Yorkshire Dales, Peak Districty kind of areas, all around there. Fantastic. Look them up if you haven't seen them. You probably have actually. Shout out to Steve and Karen from Warren. Yeah! Dufton Pike is still there. I'm about a quarter of the way up, I think. Swinedale Beck is this. Had to look it up on the map. Swinedale Beck, rather nice. Gets very craggy I think at the top. Never been there. Don't suppose there's a proper trek path up anyway. Doing well, enjoying being out. It's funny how kind of I'm out on my own, and sometimes you think, why am I doing this? Should I just be watching some Netflix series or pottering about in the garden? Yeah, that would be rather nice, wouldn't it? Certainly a damn sight easier. But no, it's just just nice being out. It's just nice being out. So you think, oh yeah, actually this is so lovely, and just the stress disappears. I guess the only thing that kind of nigs me a little bit is the fact that it's a long way from home, my home. So the investment of time, it's kind of a day's drive up and a day's drive back. So I've got to kind of get on with it and make it worthwhile while I'm here, which is good. Anyway, I'm standing on top of a stile. Can't stand here all day, although there's a nice straight line wall. Gonna crack on. Oh heck, there's no path hardly here at all. I'm meandering about, missing as much of this boggy, tufty stuff as I can. I have not done a direct route over this bit. There's a right of way, but no distinct path. Whatever, I'm getting there. And the first proper view of Great Dun Fell with the golf ball on top. It's just there. I don't know if it'll come out on camera. It does seem a way away yet. That is one big golf ball, and it looks teeny size at the moment, so more trekking to do. I'll be pleased to be out of this boggy stuff. That, I think that's the road up to the satellite-y golf ball-y thing. Well, I've now joined the track, the roadway, up to the golf ball thing. For a bit anyway, at least. There's a finger post here. I should have taken a more direct route. But to be honest, there was a sign further down that said, warning, danger, something, for mine working, old mine workings and sinkholes. I thought, blimey, I'm on my own, I don't want to get stuck or lost, so I kind of did a bit of a tortuous route. I certainly wanted to avoid all the pitfalls and holes and scary things. Right, this is the path, the roadway, their maintenance roadway, I suppose, with all their poles. These poles are a metre back from, or half a metre or whatever, from the roadway, edge of the road, and they're of a certain height for snow markings, so that the snow plough can come out and know which way to follow. Whoosh! Can you imagine snow a metre thick here? Get in there slowly, take a breather for a minute. So Dufton, Dufton Pike, Browner Pike, and Nook Hill just in front there, and a lovely valley. It's getting a bit hazy in the later part of the afternoon. I don't know if it's going to stay clear. Yeah, there's a barrier instead of the snow marker poles. You're not going to slide off the side from the road, are you? Well, yeah, this road is boring, but the scenes keep changing, and apart from it going uphill a lot, it makes it easy for navigation, easy on your feet in terms of, you know, plod. So be done with it, really. It's okay. And there's a lovely little brook to listen to and look at. It's all right. We're getting there. About 2 kilometers to go to Great Dunfell, and done well then. So that's just where the Pennine Way joins this route through. I could have used it more further back, but like I said earlier on, I wanted to save a couple of kilometers, and I didn't mind a bit of this trudge. It would have saved me going this way about 45 minutes, and the time I've got, that's important. I'm sure the Pennine Way, well, it's more of an official route. Not that I'm following that today, of course. And better, really, more fun. But choices make choices, and for me today, this boring roadway was the better choice. Getting there, I can see a big golf ball planted right on top of the hill. That is one wickedly big golf ball. It keeps going in and out of the mist as well. Even at this distance, it's almost not there again. I have no idea right now what those blobby things are for. They're obviously very important and hugely expensive. I'll stick some notes in the description below. Well, hey, that was Great Dunfell with those blobby things. Ahead is Little Dunfell, and I'm certainly going to get to Little Dunfell tonight. I've got some more time before the light goes, but the weather's looking iffy, and I got soaking wet yesterday, so I don't really fancy getting too drenched today. So I'll get to Little Dunfell anyway, and then just see how time is going for cracking on any further. Make it up as I go along. Got the gear, stop when I want. It's getting smaller. I've just looked over my shoulder and the blobby thing, it's getting smaller. Moving away. Not towards now, moving away. Up this side now. Doing well. This is the Pennine Way again, and it's partly paved, which makes it so much easier. Absolutely. The weather's holding, just about. Little Dunfell. Done well in a time I've got about an hour of good light left, although with the weather pattern it's not great. I'd really like to get to the next peak, Crossfell, but I'll be doing the last bit of dusk. The more I do now, the less I have to do tomorrow morning to get off. I've got another adventure to start tomorrow afternoon after a short drive, so you know, I kind of want to keep going. That's always my kind of motto as well, just want to keep going. We'll see. It's nice here though. There we are, looks like shelter from the prevailing winds. Right, goodbye Little Dun Fell. Onwards. Flat stone there with a very nice helpful inscription, Pennines Way, as if I didn't know. Oh, nice to get those little extra little features to look out for. I'm doing well, he says, sweaty and knackered. Doing well, kind of about halfway between Little Dun Fell and the top here, so doing okay. I don't want to stop here anyway, so yeah, cracking on. Oh my, that is one heck of a stack of rocks. Well, you can't put another one on top, can you? Oh yes I can. Oh, and the end is in sight. Yes. Oh, it's misty now. Lost pretty well all visibility, but that's the last big cairn in line with the trig point, which I can't see, but it's not very far over there, but I will have to be careful, so I probably will get a compass out and just make sure that I'm heading in exactly the right direction, because I cannot see any other landmark apart from the cairn behind me, the pile of stones behind. So right, I'm here. Probably can't see me in this gloom. I'm using GoPro, but visibility is improving now for me. So just there is the trig point. I'm here. I need to be in my tent in 15 minutes. I need to put my top on and a windproof, so I need to do that before doing any more filming. I'll get back to you when I'm inside my tent, safe. Yeah, I'm all in, snuggled up in my tent, just over 15 minutes, faffing about a little bit, but got the water on for hot chocolate, and now it's time to relax. Very, very important to not just say, oh, I'm tired, I'm going to sit down for a minute, before getting in and sorted and underway with something. And I like my hot chocolate. It's so easy to just go and then get really, really cold, and then on your own, yeah, that's a problem. If you're out with mates, make sure they stay motivated and getting on with something. Sounds like my water's up to boil, so hot chocolate time. Cheers. Well, it's pitch black now. There are some twinkly lights just over yonder. They come and go in the mist and murk, but at the moment it's fairly clear, and I can actually see straight up to some stars, so the temperature will drop but I've got my fleecy over trousers on, my little boots, loads of layers, and I'm warm, and that's good. I will get some dinner going pretty soon. Just going to enjoy my hot chocolate. I've got my beer as well. Haven't opened that yet. Another speckled hen. I'll open that just as I'm getting my dinner going. I'm in no rush. Chill time now. Well, not chill as in cold chill. Chill as in relax. Relax. And Crossfell, the name Crossfell, I guess, comes from the fact that there's a cross windbreaky sheltery thing right on top here, and I'm looking straight out at it. At the moment it's, well, in the dark, but visible. Yeah, Crossfell. I've got a bit of a feast lined up again. Cheap old stuff really, and nothing that needs any kind of special prep. It's all tin stuff and packet. So here we go, this is what we got. Some Spam. I haven't opened it yet, obviously. It's got an easy openy thing. Fortunately, don't need a windy. I'm going to slice it, and I don't know why I'm saying slice it. In fact, what I'm going to do is slice it, and I probably won't eat all of it. I could keep it for breakfast, but I'm going to have another porridge in the morning. I need to be quick off the top of the mountain. I've got another adventure to do starting, well, as soon as I can. So I don't want to waste time in the morning. Otherwise, I might have it for breakfast. All depends when I get up. Anyway, this evening, Spam sliced, and I'm going to just fry it up a little bit on my trencher. Got some beans to go with that, and I've just got some rice. I've got egg fried rice. It doesn't really go. I didn't mean to pick up the egg fried rice. I've got another one, but I picked that one up by mistake, but it's okay. For pudding, I've got some rather crushed little pies. They might not be much in the way of pie shaped cherry bakewells. We'll see. They might be crumbly. And of course some custard. If you know me, I do rather like custard. It's nice and warm just to end the evening. And I've got a single can of speckled hen. I do have some rum actually, which I might just have with hot chocolate later. Not a very fetching hat, is it? Anyway, I'm going to crack on. I got my Trangia to the side here. You know I like my Trangia, so I'll crack on and get things going. I'm hungry. I didn't have much lunch today really. Had a couple of bites, but hungry now. And they're off. First one's coming around the corner, second one's catching up fast. I've drizzled quite a little bit of olive oil in just at the bottom of the pan, so that'll sizzle nicely hopefully. Now I'm doing this outside my tent because I don't really want spits and spats of oil in my tent, so really it's just as well it's not raining, because I don't think I'd have done this in my tent. Well, they're coming on quite nice. I've turned them over once. They need a little bit more. What I'll then do is I've got some rice, that packet rice. It's the wrong rice, I'm annoyed, but carbs are there, that'll do. And then I'll do the beans in another pot and put it all together. Oh, we're doing well. Got the rice on now. Might have added a bit too much water there, but never mind. Rice, I've got the beans ready to roll. And the Spam's just on the side in the oil. Well, not exactly keeping up, but resting, shall we say. That's a good thing about Trangia. Lots of pots, lots of versatility. Now the beans. Well, they're coming on. The rice is fluffed up really nicely, so happy with that. The old spammy bits, well, they've been forgotten about, haven't they? I'll give them another whizzle in a minute. Oh, look! I haven't opened my beer yet, or I'll be doing that soon. Well, there we are, supper for this evening. Spam with rice and beans. I think it's missing a bit, but never mind. It's just having a final rizzle from underneath. I've been doing a kind of a layered approach, heating, reheating, moving things around, and now it's just about ready to wolf down. Well, there we are. That's a feast, isn't it? Now, I should have my kitchen of herbs. James from Sussex Outdoors makes these lovely hanging kitchens with herbs. You put the herbs in the little canisters in the hanging kitchen, herb kitchen. But I didn't carry it. It was too much to carry for this longer trek. So I could have done with some hot sauce. I could have done with something. Let's munch and see what it's like. That's okay. Not going to say it's great, but it's certainly okay. This is okay. Beer. Come on. Mr. Linley. What are you playing about? So, here we go. Speckled hen. Crossfell to Crossfell, which I can't see, but it's just over there. Cheers. Yeah, we're on it again. Hashtag Warren's custard. I confess I didn't eat all my my first course. I didn't eat all the rice. Everything else went wolf down. Hungry, really hungry. But I thought, oh, the rice was a bit too much. I'm going to look forward to the custard and the Bakewell tarts. Right, my custard is ready. It's all ready. I got 2 of these little mini Bakewell tarts in the custard. Now you got to promise me not to laugh when you look at the condition they're in. Look at the box, knackered. Okay, it's had a hard time in my rucksack, being carried and mullered about. So bear that in mind when you see 2 of these in there. You ready? They're actually intact, and it looks like 2 big goggly eyes. 2 goggly eye Bakewell tarts on a face of yellow custard. Oh, sweet kick. I think I prefer the apple crumbles though, rather than these cherry Bakewells. My good, these beanie hats and this sort of light is not a good look, is it, in a tent? Oh. Anyhow, it's about 11:15. So I will put my podcast back on. I've been listening to the history behind crocodiles and alligators 250 million years ago. Makes me feel very young. 250 million years ago. Crocodiles and alligators and how they evolved alongside dinosaurs. One of these podcasts, you know. Anyhow, it is bedtime really. I've done well. I've got the last couple of sips of beer to have. I didn't do any more hot chocolate. I might later, but I'm up early. Alarm set for 7:15. And I want to be packed up and off by 8, really. An hour should do it easily enough. Yes. I'll just say good night and see you in the morning. Sounds terrible outside. It's been like it for about an hour. It's about 3:30. Hopefully it'll clear by the time I want to get up in the morning. Dear oh dear.
morning. It's raining still. It woke me up, whatever time that was, 2, 3 o'clock or something or other. And I've been awake a couple of times since. I've slept very well actually. My alarm's just woken me. It's 7 o'clock. So I checked the weather forecast and the forecast has changed. It's now wet until 11 here. Fed up with the rain. I looked also further south. It's dry further south. It's great. Irony. Go north, go to the rain anyway. No point waiting because it's going to be wet until about 11. I need to be back to my car by midday so I can get on with the next adventure, probably in the rain. So no point waiting. So I'm going to have a light breakfast, have my porridge, coffee, pack up in the tent, do the final bits with all my wets on, and get back to the car. It'll be a 3.5 hour walk, so I better get on with it really. No point dilly-dallying now. Tempting to just turn over and have another couple of hours sleep, but no, let's just do it. Righty, I've got everything packed up in its bits. I've just got it all to stuff in my rucksack, but that won't take a moment. I've got the cans to crunch outside, put in my rubbish bag, and then I'm mostly ready. It's just before 8, so I want to get on with it really. It's just about 8 and a bit miles down, so I'm looking at a walk track time of well less than 4 hours. 3.5 probably. Depends how much videoing I do. And in this rain, probably not a lot, but we'll see. Last bits, pack up and off. All packed up, leaving no trace, of course. It's interesting to see how dry the patch of grass is. It was really wet when I put the tent down, so it's dry during the night, just with my, my tent heat, I suppose. I was warm last night, but I usually am dressed up with my layers. Checked in with the trig point, say bye-bye to the big cross shelter, pick my bag up, and I'm gone. Can't see a damn thing. Again, can't see more than about 25 metres. I've just checked with the compass. I set the compass in the tent this morning. 335 degrees off the top. So I'll check with GPS in a bit just to make sure, but I'm a bit of a map and compass guy for the most part. Sticking with the Pennine Way just for a little bit. There's about a kilometre up here, there's a junction, and I'll be turning left. Pennine Way goes right. Really can't see very much. I don't suppose you can hear very much either. The cans are very reassuring. I can't see any more though. It's just this mist blowing across. At least the heavy rain has stopped for the time being. There's another cairn here, pile of stones. So just come off the top, here's the path junction. Pennine Way comes down and goes over that way. Pennine Journey comes down and goes this way. So, and this is the way I want. Some of this trail here is really boggy. Fortunately, I got good boots, so not too bad.
Got a few more miles of this. Might be clearer, more in the valley. Find out, won't we? There are some quarry or mine workings, old ancient ones here, in a nice sunny day. I bet this is a nice area to kind of explore. But now with all the mist, it's quite eerie, actually. Sort of trenches and gullies going off in all sorts of directions. I don't know what they mined here, maybe lead or iron, don't know. Might not be able to see this on camera, but this is like an old trackway, presumably for horses and carts, or just horses or mules, donkeys, taking down the ore, iron ore, lead ore, whatever that is, down from the mine workings. I mean, it's a well graded path. Some very clean looking sheep. Do you think it's been raining? Aye, just broken through, I think, the mist and murk just on this path. It's clearing. You can see the valley below just about, although there's more mist coming in. But just a brief glimpse of what's ahead. Oh, it's going again. Still can't see anything in the mist and murk high up where the summits are, but in the west it's clear. Can't particularly sort of pick out Penrith. I think that might be there. It is still a bit murky, and can't see beyond the lower land, but that's where the Lake District is, so there should be a massive skyline ridge of lovely Lake District mountains. Can't see them though. Never mind, I know they're there. Well, they were there. I was there not so long ago, a few weeks ago, so I know they're there. They're there. They're just hiding. We're back down to kind of civilization. Nice cottage here, massive window, beautiful. And this is where the roads link up now, so mostly I'm now on the road. Really nice. I don't know if those cottages are for holiday lets or people's dwellings. Lovely location. Well, I've just left behind Kirkland. Lovely little place, those cottages, and nice church. Red, kind of red stone. Well, thank you for tagging along with me on this journey, escapade, meanderings. A couple of questions for you. I know the route I did, I ummed and ahed about which direction to do it. I chose to go sort of an anti-clockwise direction. Great Dun first, Little Dun, didn't know how far I'd get, but in the end I did manage to get all the way to Crossfell, obviously. Wild camp on Crossfell and then around. I've liked that. Would I do it that way again? Don't know. Would I go this way round? If you have any thoughts, or have you done the route, let me know in the comments. I'd value your feedback. So thank you for watching along with me today and sticking with me to the end, almost the end. Thanks for watching, and from the very wet but beautiful North Pennines, bye for now.